open the circle as I do for us by thanking Archangel Michael for his protection of the space and guidance on our path. Thank you to Archangel Gabriel for his wisdom and strength, walking the path that is ours to pursue. Thank you for Archangel Raphael. Thank you for healing body, mind, heart, soul, spirit, all facets of our being. Thank you. Thank you for touching each person who comes into this chat with healing and blessings. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, for intuition and guidance, joy and laughter in our lives. Thank you. Thank you. I hold this space open with the protection of archangels, my 5D energy, of course, divine being, whose messages flow through me in these readings together. Alright, you all have to tell me if you can hear me loud enough, but what I want to do is, if you're here for the first time and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you like, and you can ask one tarot question. Otherwise, I put my Cash App in the description of this video in the hopes that our generosities meet. And as someone I love says, matching energy. Right? It has to be equal energy exchange. Always. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Woo, I've been seeing that a bit today. So first I just want to do a collective energy reading. Right? I always open this space with the intention that I started this channel with the intention that I would find my soul family and we could start doing bigger things and anchoring bigger energies into the world. So for the collective. Oof. Look at this. I know, like, maybe like this. Maybe like this. I've never done it this way before, so please pardon the brief interruption. But collectively, we're doing a lot of work. There's a lot of work we're doing, and the good thing about this is that we're almost done. We've almost brought the harvest home. Next one. Woo! And that's how we end up as the Nine of Pentacles. You do the work, get the prize. And in fact, you don't even need to do the work. That was a message that was given to me earlier, because I was feeling like I don't want to have to work every day. Like, I'd like a day of rest, but not really finding the opportunity to do that. And so what I did instead was reframed my mind what work is. Work isn't the 10 of Wands being like difficult and hard to carry. No. Work is now rebranded in my mind as joyful activities, or activities that I choose to find some joy in instead of work. There is no more work for me. There is just joyful activity, and I freaking love that. I love that for myself. I love that for everybody else here too. There's some kind of like enlightenment coming in for the collective about work and rewards. Some change in perspective, some kind of enlightenment, something that this has happened, and then you stop to think about it and wonder why. Right? Like, why does effort feel like this instead of like this? And part of it is that effort and work is an activity where abundance is a receiving state. Right? Because I'm sure she could recognize that she did a lot of work to get where she's at, but instead she's just focusing on the abundance she has and giving thanks. And that is like the shift I was just talking about this morning. Hey everybody, thank you for being here. I feel compelled to just give a warning that one, you enter this space for a purpose. It starts you on your path. Two, also, If this doesn't vibe with you, if you don't like tarot, if you don't like anything that I'm talking about or doing, please leave, because this is a highly protected space and I don't want any, energies sent back to you that you aren't meaning to send. So I do the forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. And when we shift energies like this, it's like we're taking away some kind of idea or weapon or thing that they would use to weaponize against you to make you feel like, again, you were doing hard work instead of just being in the receiving mode. And if you want to subscribe, if you're not subscribed, you can ask one question either in your mind or out loud, and then I will gladly pull some cards for you. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep getting messages for the collective, messages for people in here. Really, I just want to spend some time with my tarot cards and bring some positive energy to the group, our collective. 11 people in here, 1 like, so that's 111. This has been coming up a lot today. Finding balance in the ups and downs, emotional ups and downs, financial ups and downs. Ooh. False beliefs. False beliefs maybe of why it's going up and down. False beliefs of that you can't balance what's coming your way. Look at this. It's all fake. Anything you think can knock you off your path, it's a lie. It's not true. Yep, death to that idea right there. Yep, death to the up down, death to the feeling trapped or false beliefs, death to subconscious programming, death to all of that. And why? What comes after the death? Ooh, yes, I love to see it. After death is the Emperor. That's you when you make this change of, oh, things are always this way or that way. Oh, I can't do this because. Nope. This is who you are underneath all of the programming and fear of the ego trying to keep you small. So ego death, Emperor. Is this easy? Not likely. Is it doable? 100%. Ask for help from your guides, from your ancestors. Yeah. That's awesome. I know that was a good message for somebody. Thank you for your nice. I can't quite read your name. I've got a little bit older eyes. Marble? That's all I saw was Marble. Marble, thank you for your comment. Sorry, I can't read all your name. Maybe I should just put some glasses on. That's the solution. Alnada Marble. Thanks for being here. I hope there is some value in here for you. I haven't done a live in quite a while, but please know I keep all my lives public and available so you can watch them later. I want one more message somebody needs to hear, whether they're in the chat now or will be in the future watching this video, because this is 5D space where regardless of time, date, location, we can all share this energy together. This is definitely for my soul family. This is what my decks recognized me as the first time I did a reading on my deck that I had for a very long time. I counted all the cards to make sure I had them. This was the only one that turned up when I did. Therefore, that is me. But also, it is people in our soul collective who have done the shadow work, have a strong foundation, have abundance, look into the future, have taken decisive action. Ooh, but this is always right. Queen of Wands knows the light and the dark in themselves. makes it easier to make choices so that you won't be fooled by things. You'll use your discernment. Yep. It's almost like you don't know what to choose. You don't know what to choose. And then a choice comes forward. Or like, it's almost like this is your higher self trying to select all of these different things. And out of that outcome of selecting is an offer that's coming towards you. And again, the Emperor, yo, somebody in here is just waiting to boss up. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing and so positively impactful in your life and those around you, for sure. Sometimes I talk about other things, but I feel like reading cards to me is very grounding, and I've been wanting to ground my energy a bit more. Try to soothe my inner child. One second. Shh. My cat is acting up. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, Papa. Come on. Let's get you some hairball medicine. Ooh, I just realized I gotta change this deck because this has body parts that YouTube algorithms don't like. Put it away, and I will exchange it for the cards that I bought specifically for the purpose of reading for other people on YouTube. And I feel like, you know what's necessary at this time is like normalizing just being a regular ass human, right? So it's like things don't have to be perfect. They're perfectly imperfect. Wow. There is some really good energy coming to the group. I can see lots of abundance and joyful feelings and experiences, which is, I'm all for that 100%. So, Marble, you're still in here. What does Marble mean to you? Is it just like one or two cards? I feel it. Oh no, Marble. Okay, yes. So, Marble or whoever else is in here and comes across this message and it feels like it resonates to you, feel free to take it. But you are getting victory over your worry, over your anxiety, over thoughts keeping you up at night, bad dreams, whatever. You are 100% overcoming that. And how are you doing that? You're doing it with action. An action that other people are seeing as victorious. So you're not playing small anymore. That's the message I just heard. And you're choosing where to give your energy and your financial resources. That's important. I'll read some cards as long as please subscribe, and then I can give you a quick reading. Put your comment in the chat or just think it to yourself. And while it may seem like there is nobody in here, again, since we are in a 5D space, time and date don't really exist. Because someone could come across this video far in the future, and it still would resonate with them if it's for them. People don't find this space by accident. It's a very highly protected space. Protected by archangels who are my team, ancestors, my spirit team, and also it's part of my purpose, so I know it's divinely protected. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Not necessarily reading tarot cards, but just bringing the possibility that there's another perspective that can be better, and when you put your energy towards that, things get better and better. 100%. Alright, I've just been shuffling so much. So let's see. There's 2 people in here. There's people who come across this in the past. What do they, or in the future, what do they need to see? What do you need to see right now? There's something coming towards you, financial. It's taking its time. Okay. And this is exactly why we put the these cards on, because that would get me in trouble if not. So there's something material coming towards you. It's almost like there's you're afraid that someone's going to take it away, or you're trying to take things away from others who would stand in the way of your material coming in for you. And the only message that you need to know, which is like wonderful but also tough, is that you are the creator of your own reality. You shape it. And so the reason why it's tough is because a lot of the time we find ourselves in places where we don't want to be, or we're not happy with. And to be able to take accountability for that and how it, affected your life it's a big step in accountability. And then forgiving yourself, that's the most important thing too. Forgiving yourself for not taking ownership of it earlier and resolving the issue. Yeah. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, I can give you a quick question. You can ask the question out loud in the chat or in your mind, and then I will see what is available. I'm working on a glass table, which is why everything is just like reflecting on it, but also this is just kind of like impromptu. It's been quite a while since I did a live, like too long, because being in this 5D energy space, protected and held by all kinds of energies that only want the highest good, is some place that I want to spend most of my time always. Let's see what else is here for the collective. The Chariot. We are running our own stuff, heading out with everything we know. And that, yes. What was I just saying? This is someone who has taken some action, knows they want to go someplace, and is kind of considering, of all the choices in all the world, in all the dimensions, in all of the timelines, where do I want to drive my chariot? Towards something that is materialistically positive, right? You found something that you keep your eye on the prize, right? You found something to go for. You found your goal that's going to take you out into the world. And what's the outcome of that? Oh, something quickly, maybe brashly, harshly. Okay. I know this is probably too many cards, but here we go. So after keeping your eye on the prize, it's something is like the caution. Don't go too fast. Don't rush into things. And don't be hasty in your thinking. This is going to take strength, right? You can't be strong in something if you rush through it. And then Knight of Cups is the outcome. So the strength in waiting and not rushing brings you the offer that you've been waiting for. And I just heard like the like the miracle of water and the like manna from heaven, like all of these offerings. This offering is coming towards you. It will exactly be your Page of Pentacles that you've been looking for, like emotionally fulfilling, or an offer of like, hey, come do this job, work with me, whatever. And then, yeah, just be strong. Don't be hasty. You've totally got this. All right. Ooh. And after that, there was the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is like emotional fulfillment straight from the divine. Okay. For someone who would come across this post in the future, what is the message that they need to hear that will resonate with them and give them guidance on their journey? You have some false beliefs, or there's something that you have in the past maybe tried and it didn't work out, and so there is like this feeling of like, I can't do this because of, right? There's something that, wow, the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it's like something intellectually holding you back, like subconscious beliefs that aren't serving your best purpose. There's something you're leaving behind emotionally. It could really mean like alcohol, leaving it behind, but then also it's like you had these 8 cups fulfilling the 8 swords. Wow, that's really weird. It just told me I was live again. Anyway, things happen as they are supposed to. So swords being the intellect and cups being emotion, it's like you're walking away from some blockage that tells you, and this is what I just heard, you aren't lovable. You can't be loved. Like, this is a lie. Walk away from all lies that your ego is telling you about yourself. It's not worth it. There's some more kind of, not so great. Like, there's big change coming intellectually. There are people and things you will need to leave behind, just like in the Eight of Cups, so that you can, what's the outcome? Oh, dang. 2 8s and 2 5s. This, please, this is a message for someone who needs to hear it. Don't spend time grieving over things you lose when you are trying to break free, right? It's not, you're going for something better. Don't cry over the things that were gone. Take the things that you have, your lessons, and move on to something better. Continue the path to the bridge and the city where you really want to be going. Okay, and then I knew it. The Hermit being like, this is your own path, your own choice. You have to find your own way. You're not walking the path that everyone else is walking. And sometimes it's important to go by yourself so that you learn the full strength of you as a person. Oof. And at the bottom of that deck was like, here you go. 3 of Cups, people celebrating joyfully. And I see like a lot of like things here along the bottom, like fruits and stuff. So maybe this is something like in the fall. So from now until through the fall, like harvest time, really it's time to be cutting things out that aren't serving us, or any false beliefs that we have. I think that the time is just about over because others in my house are waking up. But one more thing. What do we need to know? What do we need to hear? Victory. Dude, I'm not even pulling another card for that. Like, victory. This is all we ever need to know. This is us all the time. Why? Because we believe it, we see it, we do it. That's it. That's it. And at the bottom of the deck for this is the Magician. Like, yep, victorious. And why are you victorious? Because you hold in your hands all of the keys to master your reality. And the thing that I would suggest is to just start playing with it. See what you can find out, what can happen if you just choose it. Be sure to subscribe so you know when I go live again. There's definitely some lack mentality in here, and I'm like, guys, this is not us. That's not us. And if it's you, then you need to come on through and shed those dark energies, incorporate your shadow into your light. Love your whole self and be free. And that is it from me today. I don't know why I can't turn this live off. Oh my goodness. And it's still going. Let's see if I do this. I'll turn off my phone and see if that works. Okay, so no, that did not work. Wow, this is totally fascinating. There we go. Yes, I want to stop streaming. Okay, bye.